Okay, it is time to make a decision. Which one are you going to get? The Z Flip 3. This is a Z Flip 5G, by the way. I'm just holding it up. The Z Flip 3 or the Z Fold 3. This is also Z Fold 2. I'm just holding it up for illustration purposes. Which one do you want? And I think that's an important thing to talk about. If you could only get one, which one would it be? I would go with the Z Flip. You're probably wondering why. The Z Fold is very cool. Well, the Z Fold is very cool. It's a very nice phone. You can open it up. You get the stylus support for the Z Fold 3 now. You get the water resistance. You get the underscreen camera. There's some cool things that come along with this phone. And I don't doubt anyone for wanting it. But who wants to pay for it, right? $17.99. That is a lot of money. That's a whole lot of money. Like, I hope you get permission from your wife before you go buy that one. I won't, but she's just too invested. If she leaves, she can't plug in her Tesla anywhere else overnight, so I feel pretty safe about that. But with the Z Flip 3, you're going to save a lot more money over the Z Fold 3. It still gives you the folding experience. You still get flex mode. You still get the latest and greatest processor, and it's really a fun phone. I mean, look at that. I mean, this is not it again, of course, but I mean, you're going to get a phone that allows you to open it and close it, and you get lots of neat features and functions. So I'm going to buy both of them because I'm an addict. I have a tech channel, and I cover all the phones. But for those of you out there who are much more reasonable, who are much more budget conscious, who don't buy every phone under the sun, you're going to have a decision to make, and that's going to be which one to get. Or none. I mean, you may not want to get any of them. You may just be watching this because you want to see what I have to say today. And I appreciate you for being here for that. So hopefully this is entertaining for you. But looking at it, that's what I want to talk about in this video. Which one, if I could only get one, or if you could only get one, which one should you get? And before we get into that, I do want to say if this is your first time stopping by the channel, thank you for being here. If you enjoy the video, please hit the like and the subscribe button and the little notification bell if you want updates when new videos come out. Let's talk about the foldable phones. Two phones, the Z Flip 3 and the Z Fold 3. They're here today, August the 11th, the Unpacked event. Hopefully, if you decided to get one, you pre-ordered it and you did the reservation thing so you could get the 1 free year of insurance, so you could get the extra up to $100 for your trade-in value, and a special gift, whatever that might be. We'll find out today, I guess. If you're watching this later, of course you know what it is, so don't come back in time to ruin the surprise for me. Looking at these two phones, you get two different camps. You get the compact, enjoyable flip phone life, or you get the multitasking, really cool, more expensive tablet life and a phone life. And those are two important things to look at here. Do you just want to get a folding phone? Or do you just want one that has like the stylus and the tablet? I mean, there are two different options here that are very polar opposites of each other. And I'm sure there's somebody sitting there saying, I don't have a foldable. I've never entertained getting one before because, well, they were too pricey. I thought they weren't durable enough. I was not in an upgrade cycle on my contract. There are a lot of reasons why people haven't gotten them. And a lot of people, just like cars, they say never buy the first model. And, well, with the foldables, a lot of people, I think, said, well, don't buy the second model. So I think maybe the third model might be it for a lot of people. And Samsung, I think, realizes that too and is doing all these aggressive pushes to try and get people on board, even allowing multiple trade-ins through Samsung, which is just mind-blowing to me. So if you're trying to figure out which one you should get, maybe I can help you out today. So I'm not going to make this a really, really long video. Looking at the Z Flip, what do you get with this? Well, you get a compact form factor. This one right here is about half the size of a normal phone. It fits very nicely in your pocket or anywhere else that you put it. Accessories are typically cheaper for it. And you get to do this. You can open your I caught it. So you can open it, you can close it, you can answer it, you can get mad, you can hang up. I mean, that's cool, right? You get flex mode where you can open it up and you can watch stuff on the top screen and you can get the information on the bottom screen that actually only works with very few apps. So it's not really a big selling point to me, honestly, but it works great with YouTube. What else do you get? Well, the new one is going to have a screen on the outside of it. And I'm really excited about that because this one has the most terrible excuse for a screen ever in the history of all time. It's like that old Wall Street index scroller thing that you could see going across with the little ticker. Well, you're going to get a bigger screen now so you can see your notifications and do some other stuff with it. Probably see a lot better so you can take pictures and video if you can shoot video with the external camera on the front. It's cheaper. And you get the wow factor. It's just really enjoyable to use it. It's something nice. It's a break from the usual. It's a getting away from using something like this. I get tired of carrying around this big, giant, bulky phone all the time. It's nice to have this. It's also nice to be able to close the screen up and forget about it every once in a while. If you get a notification, your whole phone doesn't light up. You don't have to worry about that. You open it, you close it, you can save battery because whenever you close the screen, it turns it off. So if you're using it and then you close it, it helps save on the battery and some of that stuff. So those are just some of the neat things. If you carry a lot of stuff in your pockets all the time, it's really nice because you don't have like this. This takes up a lot of room in your pocket. This doesn't. Some of the drawbacks: you're not going to have as good of cameras. You're not going to have as good video quality, I'm sure. You're not going to have as good battery life. You're not going to have as big of a screen for entertainment. You're not going to probably have DeX. You're not going to get the S Pen. You know, those are more productivity, really heavy power user kind of things. And the Z Flip is kind of more like just a casual everyday phone that's fun. And that's like, I think, the biggest distinction. Because then whenever you talk about the Z Fold line of devices, and you're looking at the Z Fold 3 even, you're going to get a really big screen. And then you're going to have the screen on the outside, which is also nice. So you can use it without having to open it all the time. That's pretty neat. There was a big upgrade from the Z Fold to the Z Fold 2. I enjoy using the outside of the screen much better than the original one because they made it taller and they made it wider, which that was a welcome change. The original screen on the front, good gosh, it was too small. This one, much better, still a little on the cramped side, so I'm hoping that it's a little bit better with the implementation on this one. I think it's mostly going to be about the same experience though on the front screen, so I'm not holding out hope there. But on the inside, you still get this huge piece of real estate, which is great for playing games, it's great for watching movies, it's great for multitasking. And now we're going to have the S Pen on top of that, and you also get DeX and wireless DeX support, and you're going to get the really good cameras on this one. This one has significantly better cameras over the Z Flip. The Z Flip is still only going to have 2 cameras. The Z Fold is going to have 3. Going to be better for shooting video. You're going to have a lot more creative ability with it and a lot more form and function when it comes to videography and camera capabilities. There's a big price difference though. You're going to be paying about $9.99 for the Z Flip 3 and then about $17.99 for the Fold. We're talking a $700 difference. That's a lot of money. And effectively $800 difference. Really, one's $1,000, one is $1,800. That is a ton of money. It is cheaper though, and I do appreciate they've come down in price. The Z Fold 2 was $19.99. The Z Fold 3 looks like it's going to be $17.99. The Z Flip 3 should be about $1,000. I think $9.99 is what the leaks are on. And the Z Flip 2 was $14.49. So a significant price change there. I'm not expecting to see a lot of increase in the camera components and capabilities. So there might be a slight edge in both of these that are coming out this go around. But that's kind of what you get. You're going to get a big, powerful, multitasking beast that gives you S Pen support, that gives you tablet mode. That's really cool. It's a lot of money. And then you also have the Z Flip, which is just a very fun, normal phone to use that gives you some extra benefits and quirks, and it's just more enjoyable. It's nice to be able to do some stuff with it. So those are really kind of the 2 benefits that you get from both of the phones, what they bring to the table, and maybe some of the things you could look at. We're talking about having water resistance with both of these. I'm not sure what the other extra stuff is. We'll see this as the Unpacked event happens. But if I were to just buy one of them, I would get the Z Flip. Just because I enjoy it so much. As a daily driver, I get tired of using the front screen all the time, but then I also get tired of opening it up to use this screen all the time. The opening and closing it, I do a lot of work. I mean, of course, everybody does work. I don't like to keep picking my phone up and opening it and closing it all the time. And you're probably saying, well, that's what you do with the Z Flip. Yes, but the Z Flip, you can only use it if you open the screen up. You kind of have to. It has a smaller form factor, and then it's something that's easy for me to tuck away and then toss back to the side, and it doesn't interrupt me as much, and I don't feel like I'm having to set this tablet down on my desk all the time to keep from having to open and close it. So there are pros and cons of both. I like them. I appreciate them both, but my favorite is the Z Flip lineup. I'm really looking forward to this one, and it may be the one for you. Also, the Z Fold 3 might be what you're looking at as well. So those are just some of the different things that I would look at if you were trying to consider which one to get. Also, you're going to get much better battery life, I would think, with the Z Fold 3. The Z Fold 2 gets better battery life than the Z Flip because it has a much larger battery. The Z Flip phones only have about a 3,300 milliamp battery, and we're going to have the enhanced refresh rate. Higher refresh rate means less battery life, but there's going to be that really nice smooth scrolling experience. And we already have the 120 hertz on the internal screen on the Z Fold 2. So Z Fold 3, I think is going to be a nice, polished, refined upgrade. I like that they're dropping the price. The Z Flip, I think, really is going to be the winner for a lot of people because they don't want to spend $1,800 plus on a phone. And it gets you in the foldable category, and it gives you a nice, neat phone. It's a good talking piece. It's cool to take out in public and show off to your friends and all that cool stuff. If you're on the fence, wait till after the Unpacked event. If you're watching this afterward, then look over at Best Buy. They will pretty much always have these things on demo shortly after the Unpacked event before you can actually get them. And you can go see which one you like in person, or at least get a good feel or an eye for what they look like and what they can do. That would be a good recommendation for me. If not, you can at least look at the older ones because they do have those on display. So that's all I've got in this video. But which one would you get? Like, which one are you looking to get? You looking to get the Z Fold? You looking to get the Z Flip? Which one are you looking to spend your hard-earned money on? Or maybe you just want to wait. And that's also really smart too. If you're a frugal and a very responsible person with your money and you don't like to spend full price on things, wait a couple of months, there will be deals. Wait 6 months, there'll be a sale. Wait a year, you can get it for significantly cheaper. So those are just some options, some things to look at and think about as we have the new Z Flip and the Z Fold 3 here. So hopefully this has been helpful. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to leave them down in the comment section. I'll get back with you. If you enjoy the video, please hit the like and the subscribe button and the little notification bell if you want updates when new videos come out. And as always, thanks for being here. I appreciate you watching, and I'll see you guys next time.